Hello, everyone. Welcome to Careless Whisper, the ASMR podcast. Because having a YouTube video where you just listen to sounds is retarded. Rutabaga.
Cantaloupe.
Pineapple.
Asparagus.
Honeydew.
Chocolate chips.
Multivitamins.
Protein bar.
Flash player.
Moist towelettes.
Pickles.
Five.
Are you guys feeling the tingles yet?
5 gum.
This is what ASMR is.
Power
Are you
sound.
having a good time yet?
Bottle opener.
Right, I think we proved our point.
HDMI cable. Yeah, we have.
Are you just looking around the room and seeing things that you...
I named half the things on my desk. It was fun.
I had fun too.
Yeah.
Man, that autonomous sensory meridian response stuff is crazy.
That shit is so weird.
So big right now on YouTube.
Just blowing up. Just nobody's expecting it.
Yeah, like this Olivia Kisper lady who
Just
wants us to give her money on her Patreon so that she can continue to make videos where she whispers things or something.
No, I won't.
Best ear whisper snippets to empower yourself before sleep. Binaural ASMR relaxation. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is a whole big pot of witch oil, and it's just the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I mean, but hey, if it works for you,
Yeah, sure.
if that little segment gave you tinglies,
I mean, if you go into it convinced that you're going to get tinglies,
you're gonna get tinglies.
you're probably going to get tinglies.
Yeah.
Hey, it's this is not that podcast we were just talking about. This is the Bear vs. Man cast.
Yes.
It's a podcast about video games.
Video games.
And sometimes regular games.
Juego videos.
En español para Cinco de Mayo.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it's the 14th today?
It is, yeah.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
So my name is Nick.
Hello.
That's Ryan.
Hello. Ryan, hello.
We're going to just kind of break down what happened this week in video games, talk about what we've been up to, what's been happening in the news, and there has been news. And just generally kind of bullshit for a little bit. So,
Yeah.
So you said you didn't play a lot of games this week.
No, I had a crazy week in terms of just life shit.
I forgive you.
It's okay. But I had to redo the whole back of my entertainment center one day. That was fun. And then
Yeah, sounds like a blast, dude.
I actually kind of enjoy that. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. And then I had to plant a garden because it's
You had to?
well, I wanted to, but
Like a man held a gun to your head and he's like, plant a garden!
yeah, no, that happened.
Dude, that's horrifying.
Yeah. So I did that yesterday, even though I was sick. And then I've been sick for 3 days. I don't know if it's because the tiny little tree gremlins are taking refuge inside of my nostrils.
That one.
Yeah.
It probably has a lot to do with you being outside for that long and
Probably.
pollen everywhere and stuff.
Probably. But yeah, I played a couple things.
All right, well, before we get into what we played,
Yeah, what we got?
I've got something to mention that was irking me personally this week. It's actually about something I didn't play.
It irked you?
Yeah, man. So 2 days ago, it was Tuesday morning, and I had to work all night. And I got up in the morning, and I was like, I think I would like to play the World of Warcraft.
Here we go.
And I was like, oh yeah, downtime. I forgot about that. I haven't dealt with that in a little while for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just go play Diablo 3.
Oh?
Oh. Downtime. Oh, I guess I'll just play Hearthstone.
Uh-huh.
Heroes of the Field. And then I just swept everything off my desk in rage and just... Is there like a particular reason that Blizzard has to take all their games down for maintenance at the exact same time?
So sometimes, from what I've heard, sometimes they have to do maintenance on like the authentication servers for like the entire account. So all the games will go down.
How often do they do that though?
Not often. I feel like that might happen like once every couple months, where like every Blizzard game is down. I feel like they also try to do a lot of the patches at the same time. So like if Hearthstone gets a big patch and WoW gets a big patch, they try to time those together a little bit.
Why?
So that they can just take everything down and just do all of that stuff.
Well, I mean, if I worked at Blizzard as a network tech, I would fully support doing it that way.
Right.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I just want to play some GD Blizzard games, and if I can't play one of them, sometimes want to play a different one.
Yeah, no.
Because I've actually been meaning to play Diablo 3 for quite some time, and I was like, oh, the perfect opportunity. I can't play WoW. This is perfect.
No. Nah, man.
No.
You fucked.
I don't get it. There must be some reason why it's easier to do it that way.
Yeah,
And
otherwise
what you said about authentication makes perfect sense, but...
I mean, otherwise they wouldn't do it, right?
Yeah, I guess so. And I guess not all of them go down. Maybe I just got lucky and it was an authentication day. I didn't notice. Because not all of them even go down for very long. They'll just restart realms and then not really do anything with Diablo. I guess it's telling that I haven't really experienced... Like, I've been playing WoW pretty consistently for many weeks now.
Uh-oh.
And I have not run into a problem where I couldn't play. Maybe it's just because I've been working on Tuesday mornings.
I wish I worked on Tuesday mornings, but alas, I do not. Like, this past Tuesday was an all-day maintenance day.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have worked all day Tuesday then, didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Wait, this past Tuesday?
Yep.
The one that I was just complaining about?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I worked like 12 to close, so...
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even notice.
I just get really...
Because all I knew is that it was said it was going to be back online at like 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
And then are you saying it wasn't?
No, I don't know.
Bastards.
I don't actually know, because by the time the things are supposed to be up, I usually have to leave for work, so...
That's the worst.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so now I told you about a game I didn't play this week.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me about a game that you did play?
Okay. I played 15 minutes of Destiny.
Should we talk about Mario Party first?
No.
Okay.
I played 15 minutes of Destiny, and then I got bored, and I turned it off. We can talk about Mario Party now.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. The game is just not... I don't know.
Not what?
It doesn't scratch any... It doesn't scratch any of the itches I get when I want to shoot stuff. But Call of Duty is too hard.
Call of Duty is really hard. That is true.
Yeah.
What I mean is you don't think this shooting is like satisfying?
Like the story crap is not engaging enough.
I don't know about you, but when I'm playing a shooter, I'm not trying to engage with a story. So that was never an issue for me with that game.
Okay, so what do you do in that game where you believe it's fun?
I shoot shit.
Tell Ryan how you have fun in Destiny.
Okay, well, first step is shoot shit.
Yeah.
And don't worry about, like, don't look around and be like, oh my gosh, I've been to this planet like 4 times today. Just shoot shit, because the shooting is really good in that game.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And it also really helps to play with other people, but it's not always an option.
Right.
So just focus on shooting shit and then getting gear. And then combination of satisfying shooting plus that little, like, high you get when you get some dope gear, a la, like, WoW.
Yeah.
Is usually enough to keep me going through.
Oh.
But like I said, you should just get to max level, and the new expansion comes out next Wednesday.
Sure. I don't know. I'm like, I'm level 17.
You're getting close. Just
do it.
Just do some bounties, yeah, and every day log in for like 30 minutes and see what bounties are like really easy to do.
Yeah.
And then just like accomplish those, and turn it off.
Okay.
And you'll be level 20 real quick. You can also try doing some PvP because you level up moderately quickly doing that.
Is that the Crucible?
Yeah, it's not as hard as Call of Duty.
I fucking hate the Crucible.
It's not nearly as twitchy.
I fucking hate it. It's not good. It's not that good.
I don't really play a lot of it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a pretty... there's a couple... my second character, I leveled up like many levels using just that.
Yeah.
It's pretty alright for that. Because everything is kind of normalized. It doesn't matter if your gear is really that good.
I don't know. I want to like Destiny more, but I just every time I play it, I'm like, oh, this game, and then I turn it off.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I have mental problems.
I was gonna suggest that, but
it's okay. I did it for you.
I thought it insensitive.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right, so we talk about Mario Party now.
Yeah, let's.
Couple days ago,
I think it was Saturday.
Ryan and I and 2 other people, we played a 50-round or 50-turn game of Mario Party 3.
Boy, oh boy, did we
That
ever.
was really something. I had fun.
I had a moderate amount of fun.
I had fun. I would definitely do it again.
I would do it again, although I want to play a different Mario Party.
What are you thinking?
For some reason, Mario Party 4 holds a special place in my heart.
Oh, I hate Mario Party 4.
I don't know why.
Excuse me. It's the one that I played the most.
Yes.
I just, I don't like it. I don't like the mega mushrooms and the mini mushroom BS.
Yeah, nobody does.
I just don't. I'm the most. It's probably the one that I have the most knowledge about.
It's
besides apparently 3. I remembered a lot of those mini games and stuff.
Yeah, you did.
But I don't care for 4.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about what other Mario Parties I like. And I'm coming up with nothing.
I never really played 5 or 6. I played a little bit of 7. But 7 is where it got kind of crazy.
Is that the first Wii Mario Party?
No, 8 is the first Wii Mario Party.
Okay.
I think. That one, I don't really remember that one very well. I've only played it once or twice.
Yeah.
I like 3. I would just definitely try another map. The map we played on was kind of not good. The idea was that we were in this desert, and there were 2 different stars, and one of them was a mirage, and we wouldn't know until we got to it.
Yeah.
But other than that, the map was kind of small, and there were places that you could teleport between, the 2 different rotaries that you could teleport between, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting, but it was also extremely frustrating.
Yeah.
Because you'd feel like you're oh, but every time I go to the star, it's a fake one. Every time he goes to the star, it's a real one. What the F?
It was garbage.
And all the time, since there's 2 different locations for the stars, all the time they would appear back in the same place, or they'd appear directly behind someone or underneath them, because there were just so many different places that they needed to spawn 2, and there was only so many places they could have put them.
Yeah, that map was really
so they just
small.
wound up being in crazy places.
Yeah. I feel like that would have been less shitty if it was like a chance at a Mirage.
What do you mean?
Like if normally the star came up only in one place, but then every once in a while you would get a Mirage star, like say every 3 or 4 stars. So like in a normal,
Yeah, that'd probably make it a little bit less frustrating.
yeah, because at least at that point you're like almost always getting a guaranteed star, and everybody can head for it. But like with the every star has a Mirage, you're kind of just like, well, I don't really know which one is real, so I just have to pick one and hope for the best. You know?
That is very much in line with the Mario Party ethos.
Yeah, that's true.
There were multiple times where I had it split in the road, and one way went to one star, and one way went to the other star, and I was like, "Oh well, I guess yeah, well, let's just do it."
Right.
I just picked one way and stuck with it, and I was wrong, and then I hated Mario Party.
Yep.
It's crazy though, because even when we played, we were all kind of like none of us were like obviously losing.
No, never.
One person like pulled ahead, but even in a 50 turn game of Mario Party,
Yeah.
it still came down to the bonus stars, which is the craziest thing ever.
I can't even believe that, honestly.
I would think that in that amount of time, because all of us had like between 6 and 10 stars.
Yeah.
There's just so many stars in play. There's no way that 3 at the end of the game are gonna do shit.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
And then I got all 3 in one, and I was like, honestly, like not even. I was just like, cool.
Yeah, sick.
We could stop playing this.
It almost makes you want to play without the bonus stars, but then you kind of realize that there's.
Oh, you need the bonus stars.
You need them. Yeah, that's what you realize.
I like that game is nothing but the bonus stars.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And later versions of it, like later versions of that game, there's like 12 different bonus stars you can get.
Yep.
And they pick 3 of them.
That's
It's not always the same 3.
I guess that's okay.
I actually really want to play one of those. I don't know when they started doing it. I know it's in 7.
Yeah.
I think I have a copy of 7 for GameCube.
Oh yeah, you should bring that by and we should fucking play it.
All right, we just get to cull more victims.
Yeah.
Who don't necessarily understand what they're getting themselves into.
I feel like that's the only way to get people to do this more than once. Or once.
Well, I don't know. They might go for it again. Although it took 3.5 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
We thought we were so ahead of schedule too. You looked over the clock one time. You're just like, guys, we're doing great right now. And then
little did I know.
3.5 hours later.
Oh, that was a long time.
I had fun.
Yeah, totally. Me too.
I don't know if so I considered saying this out loud when we were finished. I was like, I would do that again right now. I think that's true. I think I probably would have been up to playing another 50-round game of Mario Party.
You would have done another one?
Probably.
You're a crazy bastard. I would not have done that.
Yeah, you were also, like, out of it.
Was I drunk?
You were drunk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happens.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're grown-ass, man. We can do what we want.
That's true.
I wasn't that drunk, though. I was in it, because I had to drive a car.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yep.
That's a game that we played.
Yep.
So where does that fall in the turn order?
You should talk about a game that you played.
Okay, I'm going to tell you about a game I played. I did not play it that much, which makes me sad. I'm going to continue playing it. But as you know, last Sunday was Mother's Day.
It was.
So, in recognition of that, I played Earthbound.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I'm happy too. I really like that game. Although I popped back in on the save that I had going on the Virtual Console version.
Yep.
And I was a little bit lost. And I still am lost, in fact.
Oh?
Yeah, I had gotten to Scarabia? Scarabia?
Yeah.
And I found a pyramid. And I was like, what the heck is this crap?
You go in the pyramid.
I can't go in the pyramid yet. I had to go to the museum in Summers,
Yes.
and I found a tablet. I bribed a man using a gem of some kind that Pooh brought with him
Yep.
from his homeland.
Okay.
And then I saw the tablet that I think is the combination to how I get into the puzzle, into the pyramid. But as I was leaving, someone was like, "Hey, I heard there's some dope shit in the Forsyth Museum."
Yeah.
And I went there, and then the guy was like, "Hey, I'll let you see this dope shit if you bring me the autograph of this lady who's performing at the Topola Theater."
Okay.
And I was like, "Okay, I'll do that." And I went and I bought a ticket to the Topola Theater, and I went inside, and she was performing. And then that guy tried to sneak onto the stage and sexually assault her or something.
Yeah.
Do you remember that part?
Or something, I think.
He was just like on the stage and like creeping up on her, and she's like backing away, and like a bunch of guys, like security guards, come and grab him. And I was like, what the heck, Earthbound? What is this? What is happening?
Yeah, Earthbound's good for that.
I go backstage, and she's just chilling, like she didn't almost just get sexually assaulted. And she gives me a banana peel with her autograph on it.
Yep.
And then I give it to the man, and then I like went into a sewer or something. There's a bunch of angry trash can ghosts and rats and roaches.
Yep.
And that's where I am right now. And I'm like a little bit lost, but mostly just out of PP. And that's my experience with Mother. It's a play-by-play.
Yeah.
Mother 2.
I think you're doing two things at once, if I remember that correctly.
I think I'm... Is that like a part of the story, or is that like some bonus side questy content stuff?
No, you need to do that.
Am I gonna like pop out at like a My Sanctuary or something?
In the sewer, I believe so. If I'm thinking of the sewer that I think you're in.
Where I am in no... Or I thought maybe like Lord Belch would be waiting for me at the end, because I think I only beat him once.
I think you beat him twice. You're supposed to, anyway.
Well, I know you do eventually, but I only so far beat him once, I think.
Yeah, so I think you're at that part, and then it's either the fifth or the sixth one is after that.
Man, I am in no position... Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is right. He is one of the bosses for that,
Yeah.
I think. I'm just in no position to fight a boss right now. I'm probably going to have to, like, leave completely and come back.
Do you want to know a dirty secret about Earthbound?
Does that have to do with the butterfly?
No, it has to do with... Well, I can tell you a dirty secret about the butterfly, too.
Tell me all the dirty secrets.
Okay. So, do you have a magic truffle?
I think so.
So, if you go to...
Oh, if you have a condiment
Yep.
and you eat it, you'll use the condiment instead of the truffle?
Yeah, but just make sure the truffle is the last thing in your inventory.
In a given person's inventory?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, I hate when I find out stuff like that.
You should do that all the time. It's how...
Because that's a slippery slope for me.
No, just do it.
I am. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
No, here's the problem. I when I find out information like that, I'm trying to think of an even better example. When I find out information like that, I just go, okay, well, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this exploit.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, because whatever, who cares? It's a one-player game. I can do what I want.
Exactly.
And then at a certain point, like, I just start using, like, bigger and bigger exploits. I just go, well, I already used one exploit. Why not just move on to the next one? And, like, it just gets out of control. And then I'm, like, save scumming and, like, save stating. And
Fuck that. Don't do that.
like I said, it's brought out of control. Once I get into that, like, do whatever I want mentality, it just gets out of control so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the PP situation in that game is such that you should do these things.
Yeah, because the situation I'm in is Ness is good.
Yes.
Paula is useless unless she's spending like 18 PP a turn.
Yep.
Jeff is virtually useless. I think if I got him a better weapon, he'd be okay. And I have to use like the hungry HP sucker, and that does like okay damage.
Yep.
And then Pooh is like sometimes okay for healing people. Because right now I just got him, so he's like level 30, and everyone else is like 40 something.
So for Jeff, Hungry HP Sucker was my go-to. Also, regular bottle rockets are pretty cheap. You should just
I have no room for them. That's the problem.
make room.
And I have to make sure. I'm going to have to look this up, which is a frustrating thing about games. It's like sometimes I just want to play a game, and I'm like, oh, now I got to look up all this information. I can't miss all of Pooh's items. His 4 equipment pieces are missable.
Yep, totally.
And I don't want to miss them, or I'm going to just have to flush everything down the toilet.
For me,
Like his weapon.
you can't get Pooh's weapon. I'm sorry.
Because it's outrageously low drop rate item.
Yeah, it's like 1 out of 128 chance, and then it's only from like one section of enemies where sometimes half of them aren't even the thing you need to kill. It takes
It's like when you go back to the Stonehenge simulant thing, and there are aliens there for like 25 minutes of gameplay, they might drop it.
I think you need to fight Golden Starman. Is the thing I think that drops that.
Golden Starman. I think I went to temple with that guy.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
But yeah, Earthbound is great.
I like that game a lot.
Earthbound's
although it is, I mean, it's an RPG that did crazy things.
Yep.
And some of them worked, and some of them did not work.
Earthbound's my favorite game ever.
Really?
Don't you talk shit about Earthbound.
What if you play it again for your column and then you realize that it's not?
No, that's not possible. Earthbound. I play Earthbound every single year, at least once.
On your $250 cart that you bought?
No, it was only 180.
Oh, I thought you'd be like, no, it was 500.
No. I could have got a used inbox for like 500 back then.
Did it have the scratch and sniff stickers?
Yeah.
Worth it.
Worth it. I still want to eventually own like a multi-$1,000 like mint inbox Earthbound at some point when I have like more money than sense.
Hopefully those still exist when you have more money than sense.
Probably not.
I'd actually argue that right now you have more money than sense.
Yeah, I don't have like $2,000 I can just go spend on that.
Yeah, but you don't have a lot of sense.
I don't.
Because you bought Track IR.
I did buy Track IR, and Track IR is fun and good.
What? Okay, so Track IR.
Yep.
Just for people who don't know, first of all, Track IR, they're like, so you need a camera, right, for your computer?
So it's a little camera thing, and it comes with this weird little metal doohickey that you clip onto a pair of headphones that has 3 bars on it. And what it does is it tracks the motion of your head while you play games, and it lets you use that as mouse input.
You know, Ryan, tell the class, like why you'd want to do that.
So, I use it to play Elite Dangerous. We talked about this last week. So the whole idea is that now I rarely have to let go of the flight stick to do stuff in the game.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But please refer back to my statement about buying a $60 game and then spending $300 on making it playable.
Yeah, but now I'm set up to play every flight simulator I could ever want to play well.
That is nifty.
Yeah.
But knowing you're going to not want, like 2 weeks from now, you'll be like, man, I hate flight simulators. I hope I never have to play one again.
I don't think that's true.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
So here's I have a challenge for you.
All right, I'll take your challenge.
I want you to use that Track IR to play something that is not a flight simulator.
Okay.
And B, something that just like you should not even be using Track IR to play.
Okay, done.
I mean, you're gonna have to, like, literally all those things. You're not gonna be able to program those things in there anywhere. But
I mean, all it does is it accepts mouse input, so I can play pretty much any first-person game with track IR.
No, I want something better than that.
All right, well, it might not be compatible. Like I might,
but it just does mouse inputs. Just play WoW with track IR.
I can't click with track IR.
Why can't you just bind mouse click to a mouse or another button?
Yeah, I could do that.
Do it.
Are you telling me to play WoW with a flight stick and track IR?
Nah, maybe not the flight stick. You probably still have to use a keyboard.
Debatable. There's enough buttons on my flight stick. I could probably get it done.
Yeah, do it, dude. That sounds awesome.
That sounds terrible. It sounds like the worst idea.
Okay, well, you can pick a game that's a little bit less mouse heavy.
Okay.
I don't know. You'll think of something.
All right.
Play like Tetris with it. I don't know.
That'd be nuts.
That would be nuts. That's what I'm glad that you've ensured a future place for all Flight Simulator games. But now that you have this track IR, I want you to just do something stupid with it.
Okay.
That would make me happy.
One day it'll speak to me, the stupid thing that I have to do, and then I'll be like, this is it. This is our time.
I'm content to wait.
Okay.
This is what I desire.
One day you'll just get like, I'll either put an article up or I'll send you a text message. I'll be like, I found it. This is the one. This is the game I must play track IR with, which would be fun.
So did you actually play more Elite Dangerous?
I did. Elite Dangerous is still fun. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun just like jumping to different star systems and just being like, what you guys need? And they're just like, we need some guy to take a message to this place. It's kind of far away. And I'm like, you got it. And then I just fly around. And the flying's just so much fun in that game. It's just so tight.
So you don't actually ever really do very much?
I don't actually shoot stuff. It's too hard. I'm very bad at it. Also, my ship is just not outfitted for like super tight turns and like space combat, which also makes a difference. There are ships I can buy that are like super agile and have high firepower, but I have to like get enough credits to get one of those. But I'm not even sure I would want to, because I would much rather get like the giant cargo ship so I can like take nukes to another space facility.
And you just get money by doing quests and stuff like that?
Yeah, you pretty much end up like doing small quests that net you anywhere between like 4,000 and 10,000 credits. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone could have fun playing that.
Probably not you, if I had to guess.
It doesn't really seem like my kind of thing. It's not that I'm opposed to aimless games.
Oh, see, I'm not.
But I don't know if I'm averse to like aimless games, honestly.
I think you are.
I played a lot of Minecraft.
But at least a lot of times when we played Minecraft, we would play together, A, and then B, we would like make up stupid goals for ourselves.
I played a lot by myself too.
Did you?
Like when it first came out. Yeah, I sunk a decent amount of time into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always, yeah. I mean, that's the whole idea. Like you said, we made stupid goals for ourselves. That's the point,
right?
Like with a game like that, like an aimless game, you just go like, today I want to do this, and then you do it, and then you had fun.
Yeah.
Because the game is just a means. It's a set of tools that allow you to do dumb stuff. That's fun.
Yeah, totally.
It sounds like maybe Elite Dangerous just has like a little bit too much structure.
It has a little bit. It's not as like open-ended as Minecraft. You can't literally do whatever you want. You have to...
Yeah, so I think the appeal it loses some of its appeal.
Yeah, sure.
Of that sort of game.
I can see that. Yeah.
Because it's just like it's a vague direction, and you're like, man, I gotta follow this vague direction.
Most of the time, there isn't really a direction, and one of my biggest complaints with the game is that everything kind of looks the same, even though you're in different areas. of space.
Oh,
I mean, I guess you're.
This is the red galaxy.
I guess you're in space, and that's what space just fucking looks like. But
that's lazy.
Yeah,
it's not lazy, but like
a lot of like the starports look the same, and so a lot of times you're just like flying around reading text.
You're like, where am I again? Apparently it says this is Juju Junction.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
Exactly.
Apparently, it looks a lot like Bungalow Bomb Space Deck.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. There's that part.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, there are other flight simulators out there.
Yeah, like I said, I still want like
maybe ones that aren't in space.
Yeah, I want to find a flight stick game where it's a little bit more fun focused.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some cool dogfights, and you don't have to worry about so many things. But I don't know.
But there is a lot of dogfighting in Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
You just prefer not to really engage in it.
A lot of times, I prefer to run away because most of the things that I fight are way stronger than me.
Well, how about what if there was a flight stick game that there was lots of dogfighting, but you were actually in a position to win?
Like, if that was, like, the point of it, yeah, totally, I would do it.
Yeah, like, you didn't have to, like, spend a bunch of money, like, grind out a bunch of money just to buy a ship that you wouldn't get blown up in 3 seconds by, and you're like, the whole point is that they gave you, like, the tools to actually win dogfights.
Yeah, I want to play that game. I want to find that game, and I want to play that game.
I'm sure that game exists.
It probably does.
Well, I won't even have to look very hard to find it.
It probably does, I just don't know it.
You'll find it.
I know.
I believe in you.
Do you want to take a break?
Yeah. Actually, I do want to take a break.
Okay. Sick.
All right, break.
Hello. I'm looking for coffee machine. You have coffee machine?
Yeah. What kind? Like you got like this one's a drip pot coffee machine.
No.
You got these vacuum ones.
No.
These are pretty fucking sick.
No. I want espresso.
Espresso. Yeah, this one's gold plated. It costs $1,000.
No, that's too much money. Too much money.
How much money are you looking to spend, sir?
Maybe $500.
That's still a lot. This one's silver plated. You want this one?
No. It's
pretty fucking sick.
No, I don't know how to use any of these things. What is easy? What is easy?
It's easy. Oh, yeah, this one here. It is a Nespresso machine.
I said, is it espresso?
It does espresso. I think it might do regular. I don't really know. They don't teach me any of this shit. It's like little capsules, and you put the capsule in, and then espresso comes out or something.
I like capsule. Back in Russia, we have lots of capsule.
You should have just told me that it was you were about. I mean, like you just started this conversation off by saying, "I like capsules." I could have pointed you in the right direction right away.
Well,
give me the goddamn runaround, Boris.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know sometimes what you have.
Well, I'm just saying. Look, here you go. I don't even think this costs $500 because that seems really high, and I didn't really look at the price tag or do any research about it.
Oh,
take it.
This makes espresso?
Yes, it's a Nespresso from Nestle, and coffee comes out when you put pods in it.
Does it make chocolate? Nestle is chocolate.
Nestle, hey Boris. Nestle's the biggest food production company on the planet. They make everything.
So they make chocolate? You have chocolate?
Somewhere. You gotta talk to the guy in the chocolate department about that.
I go take chocolate and my Nespresso, and I put the chocolate in the Nespresso machine.
That would probably damage the equipment. I wouldn't put the chocolate in there.
So I should eat chocolate.
How about you just drink espresso?
Yes.
For your Nespresso.
Yes.
And then you just eat some chocolate.
Yes.
And you make a mocha latte in your stomach.
Oh, this sounds good. I take Nespresso and I take 500-pound chocolate.
All right, that'll be $1,000.
No, it's too much money. I just take Nespresso.
$500.
Okay, here you go. $500 for you. Thank you very much.
All right, have a nice day, sir, and thank you for shopping at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Wait, this isn't Canada?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You've already left.
This isn't Canada?
What a fucking freak, man.
No, right?
Every day. There's always one of them every day, man. These customers are just... I can't do it anymore. Customer service life is bunk.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. Hey, we're podcasting again.
And we're back.
I'm going to tell you, now that you've talked about Track IR, was there anything else that you played this week
No.
worth mentioning?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you real quick about this game called Swap Quest for the iOS.
Whoa.
It's not very good. So here's the thing about it.
Okay.
I was drawn to it because it seemed like another one of them puzzle RPG things. Mm-hmm. Just because I kind of like puzzle games, but ultimately, if it's just like an arcadey, like get the high score thing,
Yeah.
I don't get any real pleasure or longevity from that sort of game.
Sure.
So the idea behind Swap Quest is that you've got a bunch of tiles.
Okay.
And each tile has a different path on it.
Yep.
And people will, or your character will start walking through the paths.
Uh-huh.
And you have to rearrange the tiles so that they can make it from point A to point B, and like opening treasure chests and defeating monsters along the way.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Are you following me so far?
Yeah.
And that's a cool idea, I guess. But it just winds up in practice being...
Not very fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
That's a bummer.
It's weird. I really like that they're going for it because they did... So, was it just last week I talked about Ironcast?
Yes.
So Ironcast did that whole thing where they like pretended to have a story and then reset your progress every time you died, and they did that roguelike thing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like that Swap Quest does not do that. They really went for it, and they made like a world map, and like I'm traveling through caves, and then I go to a boss area.
Yeah.
And like it's a very basic version of that, but you know, I create a character, I level them up, I travel through the land.
Yep.
And like this is what I want.
Okay.
This is what I'm looking for. But like I said, it's very basic, you know, and like the upgrade and like leveling up system is pretty basic. And I like all the things that are happening. Like they're not like poorly done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I play it and I'm just like, I'm not really having fun right now.
I hate when that happens.
I don't know why. Like each level just like takes a long time, and I wind up just like switching everything and like switching all the things, and it just feels really futile. And then I bump into an enemy and I just beat him up because I've been upgrading my equipment as I get gold.
You good.
There was one there like I was going through a town that was on fire, and I kept bumping into fire, and like I almost died a bunch of times.
Yeah. Yeah.
But besides that, I never, like, it was never really difficult, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
But if you're kind of just, like, going through the motions, that sucks, too.
Yeah, because, like, there are plenty of games I've played that are not difficult, but they're also just, like, super fun to play.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like games like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm having fun, I'm not thinking about how difficult the game is.
Yeah, fun is good.
Yeah, I don't know.
About fun being good?
No, I just don't know about this game.
Yeah.
I really like what they were trying to get.
Yeah.
What they were trying to work towards. And the fact that it's one cohesive adventure is a big selling point for me.
Yeah.
But the base gameplay of swapping tiles is kind of weird. The mechanics they did, like whole boss fights. This is one boss fight I was fighting this big, like Cerberus type dog or something.
Yeah.
And I had to basically get him to charge and like hit a wall, and then I could attack him. And you know, like, because I can't actually control my character, I just tell her where to walk. That was kind of weird. But then it was set up in such a way that I swapped like 5 tiles, and then I had this like super cheesy strat that like it was a perfect path between like they'd walk up the length of the screen and then take a little right to get so like I'd get out of the way of the charge attack,
Right.
and then I'd tell them to like stand still for a second, and then they walk back the other path,
Yep.
and that's where he's crashed and they just start hitting him. And I was like, this is kind of a cool idea. Like, I like where they went with the boss mechanics for this, but I wound up cheesing it so hard, it was not satisfying.
That's a
But
bummer.
I can also see a situation where I didn't wind up cheesing it by accident,
Yeah.
and just having it be like really frustrating because I couldn't tell my character where to freaking go
Yeah.
because I don't have direct control.
Also a bummer.
It just
Everything's a bummer.
everything is terrible.
Everything's terrible. Don't play video games. Everybody go home.
I don't know. I'm seriously might continue playing it because it's kind of fun.
Why don't you just play
But
something
every
that's
time-
more fun instead?
Every time I'm working on that too.
Okay.
I just bought Monument Valley.
What's that?
According to this thing I read last night, it's like apparently someone played it. The main character of House of Cards played it in an episode.
Oh, okay.
Which is its claim to fame or something. Like I just saw this thing that got something online last night that was like, "Hey, Monument Valley, that game that guy played on House of Cards is on sale right now."
Weird.
And I was like, so that's its claim to fame, huh? That's how everybody's gonna know. I just knew about it when it's an iOS game that's like a puzzly sort of storyteller thing with a really cool art style that I heard is kind of a little bit of fun for like you play it real quick and then you're done with it.
Sure.
And they have like some there's like this DLC thing that they have in there that it doubles the length of the game because it's just like more game.
Yeah.
It came out like a year after.
Okay.
I've been meaning to play the game. I just never did. So I'm gonna work on that. Not really the same kind of game, but I'm always looking at iOS games. That's a big
That's a thing you
big
like.
part of what I play
That's a thing you like.
these days.
I don't know what I got coming up. I keep thinking about getting The Witcher, even though I've never played any Witchers.
Maybe like not even.
It's getting so many good reviews.
So you're saying what you just said that you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I have a very related story to this.
Okay.
That I wanted to tell.
Related story cast. Go.
Yesterday, I went to GameStop to return something. I had an extra copy of Dark Souls 2 Skull of the First Sin for Xbox One.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, well, it's actually been more than 30 days, but I'm going to try and return it anyways.
Right.
Because I would just I'll just take store credit.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is very possible. I'm not asking for too much there.
Right.
I understand their return policy is within 30 days, but
fuck them. Who cares?
I mean, like, I'm not asking them to put it up back on my credit card or give me cash out of the register.
Right.
So ultimately, that seems kind of reasonable.
Sure.
I went in, and I did my return, and I was like, I'm just actually going to just buy Nintendo dollars with this.
Uh-huh.
Because Puzzle and Dragon Z plus Puzzle and Dragon Mario Brothers comes out, next Friday? No. I think it comes out tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
No, I think it comes out. Wait, what?
I think it's the 15th.
What? It is. I thought it was the 18th, but that's not a Friday.
Nope.
But it's Nintendo, so it's a Friday. Hold on. Puzzle and Dragon Z 3 and Super Mario. I don't even know what to do. 3DS?
Yeah.
Search for 3DS. Wikipedia knows all the answers.
Yeah, usually.
Super Mario Bros. Edition. Oh, man, it's the 22nd. That is a week from tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Although Korea, Europe, and Australia can play it right now.
Just go get an
So I'm kind
Australian
of bitter
3DS.
about that.
Yeah.
And since I found out that the money transfers between 3DS and Wii U, like money that I don't spend on one, I can spend on the other,
Yep.
I was like, yeah, give me a bunch of Nintendo dollars. I will spend them. Because I'll buy that game digitally, and then I'll just spend the rest on virtual console games or something eventually.
Yeah, totally.
And then, because there's no tax on those, because Nintendo charges you tax
Yep.
for some reason, even though you're not getting a physical good in any way, and it doesn't make any freaking sense.
Right.
I had like $3.74 worth of tax that I need to do something with.
Uh-huh.
And so she's like, oh, I can put on a card for you, or if you give me like $1.25, I can put like $5 on a game coming out.
Yep.
And she's like, is there anything you're looking forward to? And I was like, nope.
Nope.
Not at all.
Oh, really?
The biggest game on my radar right now is Puzzle and Dragon Z. Black Ops 3, I'm going to buy digitally.
Yep.
And I don't have a single other game I'm looking forward to right now that I can think of.
Ooh.
Unless it's so far away that it's just completely not even there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Pretty much for me, all I got coming up is I kind of want to get The Witcher.
Yeah, she was like, how about The Witcher? I was like, no. She's like, Batman. I was like, F no.
Yeah, no Batman. Pretty much.
She was like, I was like, don't want Splatoon. And she was like, oh, come on, it seems good. And I was like, it seems okay.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. Splatoon looks interesting, but it's a third-person multiplayer shooter created by Nintendo.
Yeah, fuck that.
And it's just like, well, if you're looking really far ahead, there's Star Wars Battlefront, whatever. And I was like, I'd rather have you put the money on a card and flush it down the toilet.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with that game.
For me, it's pretty much, I might get The Witcher, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, yeah, that's this year.
And, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm overlooking something.
Yeah, stuff will come out, that we want to play. But right now I'm just like, oh, there's not a lot. Also, we're coming up into summer, and summer means no new video games ever.
That's true, which is good because I got a lot of games to catch up on.
Yeah, same.
And not really very much money to spend on anything.
Also same.
Or just money that I should just not be spending on that stuff.
Yes, I'll probably pick up The Witcher, because apparently that's a long game.
Have you played, I don't know why it always makes me think of it. When I think of The Witcher, I always think of Dragon Age. Have you played Dragon Age Inquisition yet?
No.
You probably should. That's a long game.
I bought it, and I literally...
Play it.
I haven't played it at all.
Play that game. Admittedly, I did not play as much as I wanted to.
Yep.
But that game's really good.
I bought it on the Xbox One.
You should just play it.
Okay.
If you want a fantasy-setted RPG sort of thing.
Just play that.
I don't know how many words there are in The Witcher.
I think less.
Probably. There's a lot of words in Dragon Age.
Yeah.
But I always think of them as kind of being the same thing. Oh, that's the other thing she suggested was The Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited. I was like...
Oh, fuck that.
Not even, dude. Like, maybe, but...
I'll play that game for free.
Yeah, plus, like, even though you have to pay money for it, it's got this whole free-to-play BS system in it.
Yep.
It's like, no, please, stop.
Yeah, fuck that.
I just want more Skyrim.
Just play Skyrim.
I might.
Okay.
I love Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim's pretty good.
Now that I don't have to pay for mods.
Nah.
What the heck?
What do we got? Do we got news?
Oh, One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 is coming out in August.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually do have that on my list.
I probably won't pick that up.
Well, you're a bad person.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so news.
What do we got for news?
So I think that there was something... Well, okay, so should we talk about Nintendo? Hashtag the newsmakers?
What did Nintendo do?
They've announced that they want to release 5 smartphone games by 2017.
Really?
Yep. And one of the divisions that's developing smartphone games is being led by one of their... Oh, so this guy, Hideki Kono.
Bill Trennan.
Nope, he's not a developer.
Okay.
But that guy worked on a lot of Mario Karts.
Uh-huh.
And they're just like, hey, we're going to turn you loose on mobile.
Yeah. There you go.
And he's going to be one of, like, the big developers that's working on it.
Yep.
So, that's going to be interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
They've also said, another Nintendo # the newsmakers piece here, they said that they are looking into making their new system, the NX, region-free.
That would be nice.
Because people want that. And they're just like, we just have to work out the logistics of it.
Yeah.
Because it's something that entirely, despite how badly we want it to be, we might not be able to do that.
Sometimes it doesn't work out. Yeah.
So they're going to look into that, whether or not this is just like them saying they're going to do it. They're like, yeah, we're totally looking into it. Oh, what do you know? It didn't work.
Right. It'll probably happen.
I think it might. They also said that the Wii U and the 3DS are not going to not be region locked. They're not going to unlock them for any reason.
I don't think they can. I think they're like too far in with that shit.
Yeah, most likely. But it also means that we're not going to get like a new 3DS that doesn't have it or something like that.
Yeah, I would doubt it.
But you had some news that you wanted to talk about. I didn't really hear about until you told me about it.
Are we talking about
boobs?
Yeah, we're talking about boobs.
Yep.
Hideo Kojima's boob doll.
Yeah. What is this a standalone product? Did you just buy in a store?
Yeah, this is,
or is it like a pre-order thing?
No, it's a thing that you have to like go purchase with money. So they're making a figurine. I don't know who's making it. I don't know that.
Does it matter?
Sometimes. So they're making for Metal Gear Solid 5. The character of Quiet is getting a
already controversial.
Sure, is getting a figurine made of her, and she's a very scantily clad lady.
It's the controversy I mentioned before.
Yes, and this action figure has squeezable boobs.
Now, what exactly does that mean?
It means that her boobs are somewhat malleable, and you can like move them around, and they're kind of soft.
Who cares?
Basically, yeah. I don't. So it kind of super sucks, realistically.
I don't see what it matters.
It's kind of like just feeding into the fucking women as objects nightmare train that's been rolling through video games lately.
This woman is literally an object. She's a doll.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but okay.
So in the wake of this, what do you want me to do about it?
Not buy it.
Sold. I was not going to do that anyways.
Okay. Yeah, that's all we can really do. Is not buy it.
Yeah, I don't think like it's the sort of thing where we just kind of have to ignore it and not buy it because it's weird and nobody actually really wants that.
I would argue that there is at least a theoretical market for it. Otherwise, it wouldn't exist.
Well, Kojima is also just a crazy person.
Oh yeah,
he could be like, "This is gonna be sweet," and just make it without paying any attention to like who might actually buy it. But I get what you're saying.
The one thing I did think of was that this could be like a way for it kind of like sheds a what's the word? It makes Konami not look very good because he's putting out an action figure like this. And that's like a game that represents their company.
True, but he doesn't work for them anymore, so he doesn't give a shit.
So that's probably why he did something like this, because all it does is create trouble. Which I was like, okay,
that'd be hilarious. That's why he did it. If he just wanted to get Konami in hot water because they fired him.
Yeah, like I could see him being that way and getting that done.
So here's how I feel about the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
It is inappropriate. He probably should have never made it.
Yep.
So I think we should just not buy it. But I think if you're wasting your time like doing that whole manufactured outrage thing about it, you should just calm down.
I mean, yeah, ultimately.
Because manufactured outrage is destroying our society.
Yeah. I mean,
it's stupid, and if anything, we should just ignore it.
I don't know. I feel like
getting all upset on Tumblr about it isn't going to do anybody any good. Nobody's listening.
I feel like there's positive ways and negative ways to, like, talk about stuff like this. And the way it's been handled by the general public in the past and now, it's not very good.
It reminds me of the whole, and you admitted last week that you have no idea what Dead Rising is, but the Dead Rising Riptide UK pre-order bonus was this, like, dismembered torso wearing a Union Jack bikini.
Yeah.
Or it was the Australian edition or something like that. And
right.
just people were just manufacturing outrage left and right about it. For much the same reasons.
Yeah.
You know, like promoted, the objectification and like violence against women. And it's like, yeah, man, that does seem kind of fucked up, but look at me not buying that and speaking with my wallet and showing people that it's unacceptable, and I'm not going to start a Tumblr post about it because the people who make that stuff are not listening.
Right. We live in a capitalist American society, and the only way we get anything done is to talk with our wallets. So,
absolutely.
If you want, if you want this to not exist, don't buy it.
If Kojima sends you an email and he says, "Hey, do you think that squeezable boob thing was too much?" Say like, "Hey, man, listen. Yeah, it was. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
it's kind of fucked up." He'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but until that happens, he's not reading your Tumblr.
No,
he's probably not even reading anything you send him on Twitter about it. So,
yeah, fuck that.
Let's just wait for it to go away.
Yeah,
let's just all hide until it stops happening.
Right.
Because we can all acknowledge that it's fucked up, but like getting all like worked up about it isn't doing anybody any good.
Totally, yeah. Anyway,
that's how I feel about it.
Anyway, boobs.
But man, that's some weird shit, man.
Yeah, it's also
like who'd have thunk that shit would happen.
I don't know. I just think the actual figurine that they made of her looks creepy as hell.
Yeah, I noticed that. And then she's got like an alternate face.
Yeah, or like a head.
An alternate like war paint or something face.
Yeah, it's all creepy. It's all weird. So the only thing that Kojima says is, quote, once you recognize the secret reason for her exposure, you will feel ashamed of your words and deeds.
Did he say that again recently?
That was a tweet from... This wasn't about the doll, but this was about
the character.
This was about the reaction to the character.
This happened a long time ago when they first announced the character. Yeah. I'm curious to know what the heck he's talking about because he sounds like a crazy person.
Well, it's Kojima,
but
so
like Quiet was always a controversial character because of her scantily clad nature.
Yeah,
and like the fact that she didn't speak.
Right.
That she was just like, oh, you just made this character so that we could ogle her, and she won't even like
have any input,
say anything. She doesn't have anything to say about it.
Yeah.
So it's been a really weird ride for that character, and this is like another level entirely. It's just really weird stuff.
I'm waiting for him to like ultimately reveal her as like having secret superpowers, where the more naked she is, the stronger she is in combat.
That sounds so Kojima.
Yeah, right?
It's just like that's a real possibility.
Or like
I don't know, man, this whole thing is crazy.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably going to end up writing something about this and then another thing that's completely unrelated, but they kind of go together, which is... Have you heard of Hatred?
Yep.
Yeah. That game makes me upset.
That game exists to make you upset.
Yeah, and...
As far as I understand, like it's literally exists for shock value only.
That's really unfortunate for video games.
I
don't know. I have a big long thing that I'm working on that yeah, I don't know. I'm upset.
Yeah, I think Hatred is another thing that I just don't want to ingest or buy, and I'm going to ignore it.
Yes.
and ultimately it exists to cause outrage. So the only thing I can really do is not get outraged about it and not feed into it.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right.
So I'm just doing my best to just ignore it completely.
Yeah.
I don't support or condone it. It actually makes me really uncomfortable, and I don't like it.
Oh yeah, super uncomfortable.
I'm gonna let that happen over there, in like Europe, where it's from.
Yeah.
And I can't tell people not to make that game because it's some freedom of speech stuff.
I would like to tell them not to make that game. But anyway, do you have happy news? Let's talk about happy news.
Yeah.
No happy news?
Remember swordorwhip.com?
Yep. Is that a thing now?
Hashtag Egavania.
Oh, shit.
What did I say last week, Ryan?
That's probably a Castlevania game.
That they're going to kickstart?
Oh, did they kickstart it for real?
Oh, you didn't know? You don't know?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Man, they're going to kickstart it, and Nick predicted it?
Dude, I wrote about this like a couple days ago.
I haven't been near a computer.
Or a phone?
I mean, yeah.
How did you not... Okay, so...
Wait, you predicted it? You predicted it?
I said Koji Igarashi is going to go on Kickstarter and kickstart a game that's totally not Castlevania, just like Mighty Number 9 and Yooka-Laylee. Correct. That is the correct response.
Yeah, you got it. You nailed it.
Okay, so how much money do you think they've earned? It's been like 5 days or so.
Okay, tell me what
They wanted $500,000.
Okay, it's been 5 days?
Approximately.
I'm going to say they at least hit it. If not, they're within 100K.
They hit it in 4 hours.
Oh, shit. Okay, so this is like Yooka-Laylee status.
Yes.
So it's probably like... I'm going to say 125...
1.9.
Oh, seriously? Fuck.
With 29 days to go, $1.9 million.
Fuck.
Yooka-Laylee is at 2.4 British Royal Pounds. 2.4 million British Royal Pounds.
Is it
with
really?
33 days to go.
Oh, fuck.
So...
I did put into that one, finally.
I didn't put into either, and now I'm like, what the F do I do? I'm not putting it into both, because you need to pledge $28 to Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, if you want a digital copy of it.
So yeah, I'm not really a Castlevania guy, so I probably won't do that Kickstarter.
This is probably sealed. I'm probably not donating to Yooka-Laylee anymore.
Oh, really?
I'm probably just going to donate to this one.
That's funny. We're on like opposite sides of the fence with that one.
Because I'm probably going to want to play Yooka-Laylee when it comes out. I'd probably honestly save myself money just by donating. And then I'll probably just going to have to donate to both. I don't have any games to buy in the next like couple months. Because I'm going to play Yooka-Laylee when it comes out, regardless.
Yeah.
So I might as well save myself a couple bucks now and get it in advance. And
yeah,
maybe there'll be some cool backer stuff going on.
I imagine that's going to be like a $20 game when it comes out, at least.
It's probably be like $30.
Yeah.
If you're paying $24 to get it early to like as a donor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably at least $30.
Yeah, that's true.
If they do it only digital, this is probably going to be like $30.
I can't believe.
Although you can also kickstart for $60. You can kickstart Bloodstained and get a physical copy of it.
I can't believe 2 giant Kickstarters for video games are doing this well at the same time.
This is kind of huge though. It's not just me and my friend are making this game in my grandma's basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is like Symphony of the Night style stuff. Like you're expecting this could be another Symphony of the Night, basically, is what they're marketing it as. It's not quite as shameless. It's still pretty shamelessly saying like this is a Castlevania game.
Yeah.
So the main character is this girl Miriam, who.
Do you pick Sword or Whip at the beginning?
So here's the thing about this. There's a lot of concept art here.
Yep.
And she's shown wielding both a sword and a whip
Simultaneously?
No.
Oh,
that's crazy.
I don't know. It could. I don't think it's that.
That's
crazy.
like Diablo 3 monk wielding a dagger and a spear.
That sounds great.
It's like the dumbest thing ever.
No,
It doesn't make any sense.
so
but
tight.
They don't think about that.
So tight.
So it seems like you might actually get a choice in game.
Yeah.
Although considering, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to go in this whole thing about Castlevania lore and the vampire killer whip, but that does not apply here because this is not a Castlevania game.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can do whatever they want with it. So these like concept art that looks like in-game stuff, it looks like it looks like hand drawn. It's not. It's either super beautiful pixel art or maybe hand drawn.
Weird.
I can't actually tell.
Okay.
But this is just concept art.
Yeah.
They're not actual in-game screenshots and not representative of final product. And we're also not going to get this game until March of 2017.
Not surprised.
And Ukulele, apparently, according to what I'm reading here, they estimate that it'll be October of 2016.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like 6 months earlier. This is very exciting for me, as I love Castlevania games. Specifically, Symphony of the Night.
I don't think I played that.
There's a PS1 one.
I think I bought it on PSN when it came out for that, but
It's really good.
Yeah.
You should play it.
okay.
I think he's worked on some of the GBA and DS ones, which are fantastic.
Yep.
It's just super fun, exploration and monster whipping and finding items and RPG leveling up and
The Vania of Metroidvania.
because it does this. Because like you're leveling up and your character's getting more items and getting better, and you're following the course of the whole story. So it's exactly. I've realized that this is exactly what I like from games.
Yeah.
Because it's got good platforming, good combat. There's no roguelike bullshit.
Fuck roguelike bullshit.
Which is why I want to play Rogue Legacy, because I'm like, ooh, a Castlevania-like game, and then it's just like, oh wait, it's trash.
Yeah.
So so they've met a lot of their stretch goals, obviously.
Already, yeah, I'm sure.
So they're going to add a second playable character.
Shit.
If you ordered the art book, they're going to upgrade to a hardcover.
Mm-hmm.
They're adding a nightmare difficulty mode.
Yep.
They're adding cheat codes, local co-op, a new boss, a speedrun mode, and then potentially if they make $2 million, which is coming real soon,
Yep.
they're going to add a boss rush mode, and at 2.25, they're going to add a retro level.
Oh, cool.
Which sounds kind of cool. And
Yeah.
then the one I didn't mention in here is that $850,000, they were like, hey, we're going to get a famous voice actor to do the villain's voice.
Oh, I actually think I heard about this.
Do you know who it is?
Is it David Hayter?
It's fucking Solid Snake, bro.
What the fuck?
They're just like, oh, Solid Snake, you're not Snake anymore? Well, why don't you come be the bad guy in this kick-started Castlevania-like?
Sounds great. Sign me up. My
Also-
name is David Hayter.
David Hayter does not look the way I thought that he would look.
Like, David Hayter doesn't look like PS1 quality Solid Snake.
No, he just looks like a dork. I don't know.
Yeah.
He looks like a doofier version of, like, what's that British comedian guy who you think is really funny?
Ricky Gervais?
Yeah.
I love Ricky
He reminds me
Gervais.
of Ricky Gervais for some reason.
I'm like a huge Ricky Gervais fan.
You really are.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I'm very excited about this.
Good.
This is crazy. It's awesome.
Good. I can't wait for you to tell me about it so I don't have to play it.
You should play it.
No. Probably not.
All right, then. A little bit more news.
More?
Now we're talking about some more news. The announcement of Ass Creed Syndicate.
Ass Creed.
Yep, another Assassin's Creed game, because everybody wants one of those. It is take place in Industrial Revolution London.
Yeah.
And there's some sort of organized crime thing going on.
Yep.
It seems like it could be cool.
You know, I saw a gameplay trailer. Do you want to know the best part about this game? I'll tell you.
Please tell me.
So when you're just like a normal dude walking around, you have a top hat on, but then like you go into like a secret. Well, it's not secret. You go into an area that's controlled by like the gangs, and you put your Assassin's Creed hood on, and then you start walking like you're an assassin, and you put your top hat and your fucking jacket. And that's the best part of this game.
That's kind of really cool.
Yeah, that's the best part. It's probably the only good part.
This seems like a cool setting. I like that it's gonna be a little bit more modern than the other ones. And But they could still mess it up. They could still add.
It honestly doesn't matter because every Assassin's Creed since Brotherhood is trash.
I heard 4 was actually not bad.
Yeah, I didn't
If you're into the whole open world thing, it's actually pretty good.
I didn't end up playing it that much, but I did like what I saw.
I've been meaning to play it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's going to be garbage. It seems kind of cool. But we don't really know much about it yet.
I just need them to be done with that series. I'm sick of every year.
It'll never be done.
I'm sick of every year hearing about an Assassin's Creed.
It'll never die.
It's unfortunate.
I've got some more. I have some late breaking Nintendo news.
It's 10:40 in the AM. What are we doing?
Silver Mario amiibo.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you get a text about it?
Yeah.
Or did you get a notification from Amiibo News, since we've been podcasting? Or we know about this beforehand?
No, I just got a text message.
Yeah, it's like the gold amiibo, but it isn't. It's gold amiibo's shittier cousin. Just to make you feel extra bad about the fact that you didn't get a gold one.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'll just fill the void with a silver one. You're like,
I mean,
it's not the same.
Admittedly,
it's not going to be exclusive or anything. You can just go and buy it.
Admittedly, the silver one looks better than the gold one.
Well, you just also just tell yourself it's a Metal Mario amiibo, and then it's kind of cool.
Yeah. I ultimately don't care.
I think you kind of care.
No, I don't want one.
Why not?
Just don't. I only care about Super Smash Bros. Amiibos, and also I have a Toad.
And before Ryan cares about this.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Let's see what... Oh, man. Oh, this is a good one. They announced a little more information about the new Fire Emblem game coming to 3DS.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pull up exactly what I read before.
You fuck it up.
No, I just don't want to get this one wrong. They've announced a new difficulty mode.
Uh-huh.
Called Phoenix Mode.
Okay.
Here, let me read this quote. So, this is from GameSpot.com. Originally, these details came from Famitsu, and Siliconera translated them.
Yep.
So this is some primary source documentation here.
Of course.
Another change they're calling it IF or LF.
I think it's if.
IF.
Yeah.
Is the addition of a new, easier Phoenix difficulty mode. In addition to the returning casual mode that disables permadeath and revives any slain units after completing a map, Phoenix takes things a step further by reviving dead units after each turn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's based out as if it does away with any semblance of difficulty, but keep in mind that Black Kingdom, one of the two versions of IF, presents additional challenges by limiting available experience and money, as well as introducing additional victory conditions.
So black version is hard version?
I don't know if it's actually going to be like a physical different version.
It is.
Really?
They're fucking Pokemoning it.
Oh, but then one is like significantly different? Why can't I just have that option to play like Phoenix mode black version?
Yeah, I don't know.
On my card. That's
fuck.
They're also, it sounds like they're doing away with durability.
What? Oh, fuck this shit. I'm heated.
Yeah, you mad.
Fire Emblem is supposed to be hard, and your people are supposed to die in it. That's why it's good.
Then play that mode. Play normal mode.
Yeah, but they get rid of durability. Also, fuck Phoenix mode. Get back up.
You don't have to play it, Ryan.
Get back up after fucking every turn, because, whatever. Yeah, fuck that.
Ryan, you're manufacturing outrage right now.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. It's fucking awful. God damn it. Ruining Fire Emblem forever.
Harmonix has announced that if you want to get Rock Band instruments, you should probably pre-order them.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
They're not going to be able to make as many as they want to right away, so do that. I don't know. I might, if there's like a bundle that comes with, oh no, I want it digitally.
Yeah, you do.
I might just buy a guitar.
I might buy another guitar because one of my guitars isn't the best.
None of my guitars are the best.
Oh, okay.
Like they're all kind of shitty.
Like, my drums are pretty tight, but,
Yeah, I haven't had any drum, knock on wood, I haven't had drum trouble yet. I need to do a basic repair to my Guitar Hero one that I just need to get the equipment for, but it's a super lo-fi solution that has worked for my previous models of the Guitar Hero one.
yeah.
But the Rock Band ones I have are just like, don't deploy star power good and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I might just get a new guitar. Obviously, microphones work.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And here's a little last bit of news. So Fallout 4 is probably going to happen
So I've been told.
at E3. Because some guy who works on he's a freelance 3D modeler.
Uh-huh.
His LinkedIn page, he was like, hey, I worked on the Fallout 4 intro movie.
Oh, shit.
This is one of the things that I did, and this is why you should hire me in the future.
And definitely
and
not.
Just like, that game don't exist yet.
It's,
So that's probably what we're going to see at E3 is that intro movie. If I wouldn't be surprised.
wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. I'm not a really big Fallout fan, but
Yeah, never played them.
Bethesda makes alright stuff, so it's good that they're... I'd like to see them try like a new IP, but sure, bring on more Fallout. Maybe I'll actually play this one.
No.
Alright, so the other day was Let's Play Day.
What?
And how did you advance today? Okay, so it was yesterday. It was Let's Play Day.
Okay.
So YouTube released an official list of the most Let's Played games.
Minecraft.
Number 1, Minecraft.
Call of Duty.
Number 4, Call of Duty as a series.
Pokemon.
Are you kidding me?
No. Not on there?
No.
Oh, alright.
Pokemon. You wish that was on there.
Skyrim.
Nope.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
Daisy.
Surprisingly not.
Really? No, I'm swinging
Yeah.
and missing all over the place.
You're missing some obvious ones.
Yeah, probably. All right, what do we got? I don't want to do this all day.
Oh, this is fun for me.
Okay, I'll give you one more.
Guess like 2 more. Think obvious. Think the most popular game on the planet
Oh, FIFA?
right now. That was not what I was thinking of, but that is number 5 on the list.
Oh, okay.
The most played game on the planet right now.
It's not Minecraft?
League of Legends?
Oh. Yeah,
Maybe?
I forgot about
Actually, I don't know if that number is current, but at one point it was the most played game on the
I
planet
think-
because it's free.
I think Dota took a lot of that.
Dota 2 is number 10 on the list.
Oh, okay.
So you've got from 1 to 10,
Yep.
you got Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto,
Oh, shit.
League of Legends,
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised Grand Theft Auto is that high up
Me
there.
too.
4 is Call of Duty, 5 is FIFA, 6 is Gary's Mod.
Seriously?
Yep.
Fuck.
7 is The Sims.
What the fuck?
8 is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay.
9 is Puzzle and Dragons, which is weird because it's a mobile game, mostly.
Yeah.
And 10 is Dota 2.
Weird.
Yeah. Those are top 10 most Let's Played. Well, it's based on viewing time.
Oh, weird.
So they're the most watched Let's Plays.
The longest watched, even.
So maybe a lot of people are playing Pokemon and just nobody's watching them play it.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why Pokemon's not on there, and not because no one cares about that series anymore, besides you.
I like Pokemon.
All right, well, I'm out. That's it for me.
That's it. We're done.
That's all the news.
You can find us at bearversusman.com. You can send us an email, which we will read, at bearversusmangaming@gmail.com. We're on Facebook.
Bear vs Man Gaming.
We're on Facebook and Twitter. Bear versus Man.
Or just go to the website and you'll see
That.
all sorts of this information in clickable form.
That's about it. We're gonna start putting up episodes on Friday now.
Oh, yeah, we did decide we're going to do that. Hey,
surprise!
leave an iTunes review and tell a friend.
You have homework. You have to tell a friend, and you have to leave an
You have
iTunes
to pay it forward.
iTunes review.
You got to just pay it forward. You listen to Bear vs. Man, just say to someone, "Hey, listen to Bear vs. Man."
That's true. All right, that'll do it.
Okay, everybody. See you next Friday.